Hi, we're in the deepest Yorkshire Dales here. Just look at that Yorkshire Valley. True Yorkshire landscape, that. Well, we're in deepest Yorkshire here. You get to Yorkshire and you just keep going. We're at a place called Buckden, and we're going to do BUCKDEN Pike in the Yorkshire Dales. A 2-hour drive from South Shields. So you know, you get an hour to Richmond and another hour through Dale, uphill. £4.80 for the day, but there are toilets. They're nowhere. You know, when you get to Yorkshire, what you think's Yorkshire, you just keep on going. And we're going to climb BUCKDEN Pike, 700 metres, so I'm expecting it to be pretty tough. So the first stage of this walk, it's very well laid out. And it's straight up a very stony path from the car park. One handy walking tip while it's in my mind, always have a little paper hanky in your pocket. Something you won't always think about, but it has become a bit of a priority for me. Just when you get the odd little runny nose walking, it's good to be able to quickly give it a dab without relying on the back of your gloves. To any of you, look at this. Seasoned. This is also, believe it or not, the best weather for walking. A light breeze, cool. It's cool. It's not hot. You're not sweating like a clam, or limpet, or whatever sweats, you know, like that. It's perfect. I'm getting a very light, cool. It's like having a Dyson fan as you walk up the hill. Perfect.
That's a clever way to lock your gate.
Oh yes.
A little bit of weight.
Excellent. Aye.
Messing about with locks and things.
Now we almost missed this. We've just come to the top of that steep track. It is signposted. It's pretty easy in Yorkshire. They seem to have things organised. You get to this metal gate, You don't turn right beforehand, which we almost did. You go through this metal gate and then hang a right. Is that right, Tony? Hanging a right here?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Just gaining some height. We've had a little shower there. It's going to be like that all day. I did get these loose fitting trousers. From, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, from Mountain Warehouse. I went online. 2 pairs for 40 quid. And they've got pockets all over. They're very loose fitting, which you need when you're driving as well. And so far they haven't let any water through. I wasn't sure. I have got waterproofs, but I'm going to try to go without. And that they are very quick drying. So if they get a bit damp, I think there's plenty aeration. They will dry quite quickly. So I might make some observations and notes on those later. What am I talking about? Is that the cyclists?
There's about 4 or 5 cyclists there, yeah. Just making their way up.
I can't see them.
See the white car?
Yeah.
They're in front of that.
Oh yeah, little group.
Yeah.
I bet he's going to be happy in that car.
There's 2, 1 and a 2.
Stuck behind them.
There's another guy flying down the hill in the opposite direction.
I don't mind downhill. Now these rock formations that we're walking along beside, some of these look man-made in some ways. So I don't know what was here originally. I don't think that's natural, that gap in there. And yet again, just like the last walk we did up in Yorkshire, there's nobody about. It's a totally different atmosphere. You don't feel isolated because you're close to villages, but you do feel peaceful. Everything's a bit barren at the top here on the moors. Whereas in the lakes, you know, you walk up and down, you bump into people every 5 minutes. That looks like the peak, the summit, just coming into view through the valley there. So there's quite a bit to go. It looks high, 700 metres at the top of there. Just an update on the pants. We have been rained on constantly on the way up here.
Gentle rain though.
Gentle rain, thanks. Bone dry, legs bone dry. So I don't know what they'll be like in a storm, but certainly showerproof and windproof, and airy as well. I'm definitely mountains and lakes rather than sun and sand up your jacksie, you know. And there's places in this country, Yorkshire and Lancashire, where you've got these big towns and cities, but just, you know, 15 minutes drive, and you're in these amazing areas. Lancashire's the same. It's somewhere I haven't really explored very much. But I think I'll certainly add that to the list.
(1942), Polish fighter plane came down here, and if memory serves me right, 3 of the crew unfortunately didn't survive. One of the guys who had a broken ankle managed to make his way down to the bottom of the hill, the dale, by amazingly following the trail of a fox. There was snow on the grounds, so he followed the trail of this fox, knowing that it would be heading for food. He got to the bottom.
So we're heading down now. The weather's been poor, but it's fine. There's a bit of a wind. We're 2 miles down here now, into the valley, to a little town called Village Starbottom. It's called Starbottom. So we'll see what that has to bring. So we're nearly at the bottom. It got a bit cold on the top, a bit windy, it was wet. It's warmed right up now. If you're interested, the trousers have dried out fully, so I'm very pleased with those. And we're going to hit this little town here, Starbottom, find a coffee shop, and then walk back along. So hope you've enjoyed it. See you for the next one.
Hey, don't.
I think if I just had a chat and Tony would summarise this day as basically just the definition of England's changing landscape, and you can see exactly what he means. So that's a nice way to summarise.